Lee. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and well, per usual, on this good Sunday morning. It's August the 9th, 2026, and it is currently 6:07 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I'm just waking up and getting up out of the bed or whatever. I got me a little free time yesterday after I took Mally to get his haircut. He had wanted to go back to the big kids. He thought that they were going to be doing something for Mari's birthday yesterday, but it turns out that Mari was at Rowena's house and the big kids wasn't there. He was waiting on him to get back. But yeah, it's the last 2 weeks before school get ready to start back. So Mari and Mally not gonna be over there with the big kids like that anyway. So for these last couple of weeks, it is okay for him to go and be over there with them. But for the most part, I noticed that people cannot say about my business, and I'm hearing right now, like the new girlfriend coming around not knowing what she's talking about, and I don't know who that may be for because I'm not in a relationship with nobody. But let's just say maybe like okay, let's just say how I dated my baby daddy. Me and Al knew each other since we were 14 years old. We didn't break up till we was like 27 and 28 years old. And if you know our situation, then you know we broke up because Al was on some bullshit. Got himself into some fucked up shit that he ain't know how to get the fuck out of. And I'm hearing right now, whatever my baby daddy got himself into a couple of years ago, when we all first broke up and all that type of shit, it's something about that is taking effect right now or whatever. So I'm hearing like, yeah, it's like old new girlfriends coming in, running their motherfucking mouth, or new baby mamas, new wives, whoever the fuck you may be, but you didn't know this person in their past, or you didn't know them before they got to where you thought they were, and you about to get fucked up behind that shit. So let's just say somebody was in a relationship and they broke up with their ex, and then this person got a new girlfriend or a new wife or a new baby mama, and she thought she knew this person, and she was running her mouth too, like, oh yeah, my man, his ex, his baby mama, his ex fiance, she still this, she that, she this, and she was running her mouth about the ex, but now you about to be fucked up with your baby daddy or your husband or your fiance or whatever he is to you. Both of y'all about to go to jail because you wanted to be Bonnie and Clyde, and you thought you knew what you was talking about, and you was running your mouth about somebody else, and you ain't know shit that you was talking about, and you about to get fucked up. So that's for somebody, and that's just using me and my baby daddy for example. It could be his brother, it could be anybody in the world. I'm just giving the example. You could be my baby daddy brother girlfriend, and you was running your motherfucking lips about me, and you didn't know about me, and you about to be embarrassed. Sat down and shut the fuck up. So it's something about that that's going on, something about that taking place. A bitch was out here running her motherfucking mouth about me and my kids, and you didn't know the situation that took place before your raggedy ass came along. And you still don't know what's going on while you sitting in the midst of the crowd. So I suggest you sit back and shut the fuck up. So that's for somebody because I'm getting that information. I'm getting the download channel message. I'm also hearing like I took my baby to get a haircut yesterday, and while I was in there getting my baby haircut, it was a few different people who had walked in who were getting services by other people, but they looked kind of familiar to me in spirit wise. Like it was this one guy who came in there with some dreads, and he looked like this girl that I had just recently met. Like she could be his brother, they both. Anyway, it was like yesterday, people was looking at me, watching me, and I'm not talking about the guy who was cutting my son's hair. I'm talking about the other people who was in there. I'm so observant and I'm so intuitive. I pay attention to every fucking thing. Even like this little female who was in there or whatever. Like, again, I'm hearing she ain't pressure. And then when you see me, I'm pressure. It's like, tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air kind of pressure. So it was like somebody was, again, running their mouth about me, talking about me, and they don't know me. They need to shut the fuck up. And they running their mouth about me because of a nigga. And I don't even want your nigga. And you running your mouth about me and how I take care of my kids. But you need to stay at your place and worry about your kids. And even at the apartment that I've been at lately or wherever, which I didn't spend the night at the apartment last night. I wanted to give people a break and shit like that. But they can't stay out of me and my kids' motherfucking business. People want to steal the money that belongs to me and my kids so bad that they looking for anything. You know, her son don't know how to tie his shoe. You know, she let her kids stay up in the middle of the night. You know that her older kids be smoking. You know, bitch, my oldest daughter about to be 19. Mind your fucking business. Don't worry about if my son can tie his shoe or not. If you ain't teaching him how to tie it. And again, y'all want to keep my kids away from me so much. I can't teach him the stuff that I need to teach him because everybody else be so far up our motherfucking business. Whether we be sitting at home or not. Y'all can't leave us the fuck alone. Like, I never seen a group of pathetic ass hoes and men who is so fascinated with taking my kids because they want to steal some fucking money. Meanwhile, they're calling me pathetic. But you want to get some kids for some money. But that's like half these old bitches and shit who been adopting kids and shit since the 90s anyway. They only adopt them for checks. That shit ain't nothing doing with the motherfucking son. So it's just crazy how I've been peeping baby daddies, mamas, baby daddies, brothers, and baby daddy brothers, girlfriends and shit that can't shut the fuck up because they some motherfucking hoe ass thieves that don't even raise their own motherfucking kids and need to get so far from my pussy. But yeah, I was getting that channel message like somebody lips, somebody been running their motherfucking mouth so much, and it's about to get put in a place of embarrassment. Like, oh, I didn't know that girl. Maybe I should have shut the fuck up. I was running my mouth off some he said, she said, and I didn't know what I was talking about. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. And you're right. You should shut the fuck up. So that's what I was getting as I just woke up or whatever. And people be thinking I can't channel these messages. I can channel anywhere I'm at because this shit is real. Like, I'm authentic. I don't make this shit up. So I don't care if I was in New Mexico, Africa, or Timbuktu. God can send me a message. God let me know if anybody talking about me or anybody planning any little weird ass shit behind the scenes. So yeah. I had put this dress on yesterday and I had some panties on with it. And then the panties just was not doing me any justice. But I took the panties off and I just feel so much better. Even though this dress is medium, you see how it's kind of loose right here? Everybody's like, you should have got a large, but it's just like my boobs. Because really the large would have just been doing too much, just real stretchy. But I can't be lifting my arms up too much or it'll be a Janet Jackson moment on the Super Bowl. But yeah, anyway, I was just saying I was getting a message like, it's so many people about to go down for trying to be so shiesty and shady behind me and my children. Like, stop worrying about my children. Stop worrying about my kids. Speaking of, I had called the DHS office yesterday or the day before because, you know, if you've been following my story, you know I haven't got any food stamps or any bridge card or anything like that for going on the 4 months now. This is going on the 5th month or whatever. And I called up to the DHS office and I spoke to a man, a guy representative or whatever. And he was like, yeah, don't you have a P.O. box? I'm like, no, I haven't had a P.O. box. He's like, oh, well, this is some of your mail. It was being sent to a P.O. box. I was like, well, I believe you because I said that my mail had been coming up missing. And he was like, yeah, we had a P.O. box on file. He was like, but now I see you updated the address. The thing is, I never had a P.O. box. I went to get a P.O. box a few months ago, and I thought it was going to be like $50, but it was more of $100. So I ended up walking out of the post office before I even got the post office box. But the man at DHS said that. He was like, oh yeah, we have a P.O. box on file for you. I never had a P.O. box. My grandma used to have a P.O. box. My grandma been dead almost 15 years now. So why would DHS have a P.O. box on file for me? But haven't I said that people been stealing my rich card, stealing food stamps, and my DHS workers and shit was sending checks to PO boxes and shit, swearing up and down that they was giving me money that they don't give me, swearing up and down that I'll be using child care and all that type of shit. I don't use that. And that's the type of shit that get your baby daddies put on child support. My baby daddies don't pay child support. Not now one of them. For now one of my kids. So don't be going around pretending that I'm getting all of these benefits that I never even applied for, let alone receive. While y'all crooked ass motherfuckers got my mail going to a P.O. box that I don't know nothing about. So you see what I'm saying? People be sitting around thinking that I be making this stuff up. But why the fuck the DHS man say I had a P.O. box? But people think I got time to sit around and make up some shit of why people trying to get my kids taken away, why people was fucking with my car, why people been stealing my money and shit, and stealing my identity. So you mean to tell me I just made up a P.O. box for nothing? Be for real with yourselves. So, yeah. And again, that was yesterday that I called the DHS office, and he was telling me I had a P.O. box. But when I said I had to call the news, Fox 2 News, who don't do their job, and the FBI and the Detroit police, and nobody wanted to help me, everybody thought I was crazy. When I said the DHS office was stealing money from me and pretended that I was getting services that I was never getting, everybody said I was crazy. But when I called up there yesterday, they said I had a P.O. box that I never asked for. Somebody is going to be getting sued for Social Security, for stealing Social Security death benefits and SSI benefits. But everybody thought that I was making this stuff up. So yeah, those are the messages that I was getting this morning. It's like people about to get their karma for playing with my motherfucking top and for playing with my kids. But anyway, I just wanted to get that off because I was getting that as I woke up this morning. So, you guys, y'all have a good day. I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve. I love you, and I will talk to you later. I come in peace. Y'all be safe in the Detroit streets, or wherever you may be from in the United States of America, or the solar system that we live in. Hey from Mississippi. But yes, I'll talk to you guys later. I love y'all in Mississippi for real. Down in the valley where the girls get naked.